Good morning, dear children. How are you? I know you all are very happy because Ganesh festival is going on. Am I right? And today, most of you must be having Gauri Pujan at their home. So, you all are busy in the preparations of Gauri Pujan, right? Please help your parents in the preparations. Okay? And let us all pray Ganpati Bappa and Gauri Devi that please save the whole world from coronavirus. Let this coronavirus go far, far away from our life and never, never come back. Let all the things fall in their normal way and let the routine starts again. Right, children? Please pray Ganpati Bappa about it. So, it's time to continue our lesson, the 12 months. Though you are busy in the preparations, please give some time to read the lesson and to learn the difficult words. Okay? So, we have seen that Morukla is very much troubled by her stepmother and the stepsister Holena. The third time she was been sent in the forest to get the red apples. Again, Morukla went to the forest and she went on the top of the mountain and she saw the 12 months. The great January asked her, "What are you looking for?" And then Morukla answered, "I'm looking for red apples. If I don't bring them, my sister and my mother will kill me. Tell me, father, tell me, please, where I could find them." Great January rose up. He went over one of the older months. It was September. It handed the club to him and said, "Brother, take the high seat." So you understood. Again, Morukla went on the top of the hill and she told Great January that she wanted the red apples. Right? Great January told the month September to take the high seat. Okay. Let us see what happens. Month September took the high seat upon the stone and swung the club over the fire. The fire began to burn with a red flame. The snow began to melt, but there was a cold wind that sent the faded leaves down to the ground. So what happened? September took the high seat. Okay, he sat on the high seat stone and he swung the club over the fire. The fire began to burn with a red flame. The snow began to melt. But there was a cold wind that sent the faded leaves down. That means the leaves were falling down from the trees. It was autumn. Morukla saw just one apple tree with red apples hanging high among its branches. So Morukla could see only one apple tree which was having red apples hanging high among its branches. "Shake the tree at once, Morukla," commanded September. So September told Morukla that please shake the tree only at once. Right gladly, Morukla shook the tree, and first one apple fell down, and then another. So Morukla shook the tree, and two apples fell down. "Now, Morukla, that's enough. Run home quickly," shouted the month. So Morukla could take only two apples. And then September shouted at her that run home quickly. Morukla obeyed at once. She picked up the apples, thanked the month with all her heart, and ran merrily home. Helena and the stepmother wondered when they saw Morukla bringing the two apples. So actually Helena and stepmother were thinking that she will never come back because it was too cold outside. But they wonder when they saw her. She was carrying two apples. "Where did you get them?" asked Helena. "Okay, I found them in the forest on the high mountain." So Morukla answered that she found them in the forest on the high mountain. "And why didn't you bring more Or did you eat them on the way home? Said Helena harshly. So, what did she say? Why didn't you bring more apples? Or did you eat them on the way home? Alas, sister dear, I haven't even tested them. I shook the tree twice. 2 apples fell down and they wouldn't let me shake the tree again. They shouted to me to go straight home, protested Morukla. So Morukla told Helena that they did not allow her to shake the tree once again and to collect more apples. Okay, so what did she did not mention that there were 12 months. She just said they did not allow me to shake the tree once again. She said they. She did not say the 12 months. Okay, so she simply said they did not allow me to shake the tree once again. Okay, and only 2 apples were falling down and they did not allow me to take more apples. May you be struck to death by lightning, said the wicked Helena. See how wicked the sister is. She said that may you be struck to death by lightning. That is, she wanted that Morukla should die by lightning. So rude this girl is, isn't it? Helena started eating the apple. She began to eat apple. It tasted so delicious that she told her mother she had never tasted anything so nice in all her life. The stepmother liked it too. When they had finished, they wanted some more. Okay, so when Helena started the apple, she tasted so delicious. She told her mother that she has never tasted so tasty apple. When they had finished, they wanted some more. So they both finished both the apples and they wanted few more apples. Mother, give me my fur coat. Let us go to the forest ourselves and get the apples. That ragged little wretch would eat them all up again on her way home. We will find the place all right and I will shake them all down. However, they shout at me. So what did Helena say to her mother? That give the fur coat. Let us go to the forest ourselves. Let us not send this little rich girl because she is eating the apples on the way home. Okay, so Helena is thinking that Morukla is eating all apples on the way home. So now she is not ready to send Morukla. She wanted to go on her own in the forest. Okay, and she's telling her mother, we will find the place all right and I will shake them all down however they shout at me. So she's telling her mother that she will shake the tree so many times and then the apples will fall down and they will bring those apples at home and eat. Her mother agreed rapidly. They wrapped themselves in fur coats and shawls and off they went to the forest. So they took the shawl and they wrapped themselves in a fur coat and they went to the forest. The snow lay deep. It was too cold, children, and the snow was lying deeply. And they wandered about for a long time. But at last they saw the top of the mountain where the big fire was burning and the 12 months were sitting. They stepped up to the fire and stretched out their hands to warm them without asking permission or speaking one polite word. See the difference between Morukla and the stepmother and the stepsister. Morukla always used to request the 12 months that can I use this fire to warm my hand. She used to speak with them very politely. But these two ladies are so harsh that they are not asking or requesting anything to these 12 months. Okay, they simply stepped up. They went to the fire and they started or they stretched their hands out and they started warming them onto the fire, right? They did not even take the permission of the 12 months. Why have you come here and what are you looking for? Asked Great January crossly. So again Great January the way he was asking to Morukla, same way he asked these two ladies that why have they come there and what are they looking for. Why do you want to know, you old fool? Replied Horena angrily. See how rude she is. Okay, how is she talking? What is she saying? She is saying that why do you want to know, why have we come here? She replied very angrily. It's none of your business. It's no your business of yours, said her mother. So very rudely they are talking with Great January. Okay. Great January frowned and swung the club over his head. The sky grew dark in a moment. The fire burnt low. The snow began to fall thick and icy wind began to blow through the forest. Helena and her mother could not see one step in front of them. Okay, so what happened? Great January frowned and swung the club over his head, and the total surrounding what changed. Okay, the sky grew dark in a moment. The fire burnt low, and the snow began to fall thick, and an icy wind began to blow through the forest. Helena and her mother could not see one step in front of them. They tried to find their way out, but the snow fell in huge masses and soon they were lost in it. See, children, what happened? Helena and her stepmother and her mother, they tried to find their way out, but the snow fell in huge masses and soon they were lost in the snow. At home, Morukla waited, and yet Helena and her mother did not come back. When she went to search for them, she found neither her mother and her sister nor the 12 months in the forest. At last, she returned home sadly. So, Morukla was waiting for the stepmother and for the stepsister, but they were not returning home. So finally, she went in the forest to search them. But Morukla neither could find her mother, sister, and the 12 months in the forest. And so sadly, she returned home. So good. Morukla inherited the cottage and the land around it. She married a kind husband and they both lived happily ever after. So it means, children, the stepmother and Helena, they lost in the forest and they lost in the snow. They could not return back. Okay? And so Morukla inherited the cottage and the land around it. Okay? And then she married to a kind husband and they both lived happily ever after. So here the story ends. Did you like the story? Yes, it's a big story but very nice story, isn't it? So children, what you have to learn from this? You must be very polite always with the elderly person or with everyone. You should not behave like the stepmother and like Helena, isn't it? You should be kind-hearted and you should be always good with others. If you are good with others, then others will also good with you. But if you are not polite or not good with others, even they will not be good with you. Give respect and gain respect, isn't it? If you give respect to others, they will respect you. If you don't respect them, they will also not respect you, whether they are of any age, whether small or big, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to give you the meanings of difficult word in the worksheet. Please write those words in your notebook and read the lesson once again. Okay, children? Thank you so much.